Let's go.
Get your copy of Fire. It's definitely a must-read. If you enjoy hood books, this one is it. Just like the title of the book, it's officially fire. Get it on Amazon, paperback or Kindle.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, so it's like, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. I mean, it takes too much energy. You always got to stay 2 steps ahead of them or whatever. Right. But trust them to be them.
Right. To be themselves.
Trust a snake to bite you. Right. Trust a lion to laugh. Trust a thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to be them. Too. But know them when you see them.
Peace. This is the Enemy's Public, and I am Bro.Nasir. Salute to my brother K Paper Chase and my brother Big Dog Philly OG. Thanks for tapping in. Now, this evening, I want to ask of our people to show our own beauty instead of attempting to paint someone else as ugly. Calling someone else ugly doesn't show our attractiveness. Belittling someone doesn't make you dead. And if you're gratified by that, I will consider you mentally unstable and seeing others how you see yourself, really. Safe hate, it runs deep, yet appears on the surface. The self-hating among us will see his brothers and sisters through the eyes of his enemies. Enemies, internal and external. A self-hating person oftentimes are pompous, arrogant, and condescending. A hater of peace. Everywhere he or she goes, their mission is to disrupt. We see it. Go into a build to destroy. Being disrespectful while saying respectfully. A mere excuse for being disrespectful. I've always said that whenever you hear somebody say, with all due respect, they're about to be disrespectful. When someone display this behavior everywhere they go, that's who they are. Wanting smoke wherever they go. As the brother Warfare K would say, I believe that brother called them gigabyte warriors, but I call them virtual gangsters. I know a lot of our brothers and sisters smoke and drink. You know, that's private. It's nobody's business as an adult. Yet it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be you shouldn't be responsible. No responsible person would go in public, inebriated and making a nuisance on their posts. When they say do not allow someone to make a nuisance on your post, that includes yourself. It's not just people who you encounter. Social media is a public domain. I'm not trying to tell a grown man or woman what they should do or what they should not do privately. Yet we all should be mindful of how we represent ourselves publicly. We should show our beauty as a people collectively, building each other up, not tearing each other down. I don't know anyone I've ever spoke to did a bill with personally on social media. I'm on YouTube to share information and get information. I'm not going to be someone on someone's every word, waiting for an opportunity to interject with criticism. Teaching is not only authoritative. Teaching is mostly what we show people our behavior. Walking the walk, not just talking the talk. And also keeping our word. That when people seek to do mischief, wherever they go, why do we allow them among us? I've seen beautiful conversations on platforms, and just because someone disagrees in the chat, they just can't help themselves because of the culture. The culture of debating everything, solving nothing, establishing nothing, just debating it. Pay-per-view even to hear buffoonery. Someone will feel compelled to come up on the panel and change the course of a very good and pertinent conversation. Most time they do it intoxicated, not showing their real potential and beauty. Salute to my brother, Hawkeye. Thanks for tapping in. Yet they come up, disrupt the bill, and try to make themselves look more attractive by discrediting someone else and the information they're representing. This doesn't produce brotherhood, sisterhood, or any type of camaraderie. Now, I'm gonna use an example. Take a brother like Risa Islam, a brother who has been providing us with very pertinent information concerning the hokey pokey, the C-19, among other agendas that evil people has against us. Instead of seeing the brother Risa Islam as valuable, some of us see him through the eyes of our enemies. And if you hate yourself and see no value in yourself, when you see your brother and your sister, you see them how you see yourself, valueless and unworthy. The popularity contest, the intention whoring, the clout chasing is going too far on social media. Negroes want an audience that they can speak to. Now, again, the brother Reza Islam, he's been out there trying to keep us safe from what our enemy has in store for us. Salute to my comrade, my brother, Greedy Vegan, Talk Your Talk Media. Now, why do we look for fault? We look for fault instead of seeing the value of our brother and our sister. Now, there's nothing wrong with an argument, an audience. And if you are corrupting their minds with pseudo impertinent information while you engage in a audience, what I mean by impertinent is that the information is unuseful. I don't understand why would we have a conversation and give information that we cannot use as a people. I just don't see having it's just like, watching paint dry. If we can't use the information that we talk about, when some of us spend hours talking about something that we cannot use to further our people and change our condition, why do we have those conversations? After 5 years, we're still stuck on identity. This makes us look very retarded that we're still stuck on identity. Our enemies are watching us and laughing at us. That's why white boys come to our platform and talk to us disrespectful and condescending. I hope you don't think that they don't see us and see the buffoonery on our platform. After hours of streaming, Negroes can't help but assuring us a segment of buffoonery. No matter how good the stream was going, we'll always get that disrespectful, disrupted Negro because they're used to it, because platforms have allowed it for years. So they think they can go everywhere and do what they've been doing, and will actually get mad at you when you don't allow it. My brother Greedy Vegan, he salute to my brother Juan Truth. Thanks for tapping in. My brother Greedy Vegan on his stream earlier said something that stuck with me, and I decided to use it as my subtitle, one of my subtitles, Smooth Criminals. And as he said on his stream, I'm gonna say it on mine, we have been hit by some smooth ass criminals. Just because somebody don't strong arm you or put a gun in your face, it doesn't mean that they're not robbing you. Now, when you go to the doctors for a checkup and you're told that you have high blood pressure or diabetes or whatever ailment that our people are subjected to, the doctor seldom tells us what we should eat or how much we should eat or how less we should eat. Or they should. Because 9 out of 10 reasons for our ailment is because of what we eat and how much we eat. We eat too often and we eat the bad, the worst stuff. And it's not the physical eating sometimes, it's what we ingest and digest in our minds also. Instead, we're given a prescription for drugs that take away the pain, but will not remedy the sickness. This is what's going on social media, particularly YouTube, and how people are addicted to the information. Also, We have any and everybody writing prescriptions and prescribing the information, which is like a drug to some of our people. Some of us are charging money to even talk to us on social media. And we'll act like we have such a big production that we'll need donations in order for the channel to deliver the content. I spend money on my channel. I do. If that's my choice, because I want what I do to look professional. I want to do my presentation professional. It's a little work doing research, thinking of talking points and finding videos if you're going to do a video supporting your claims, finding documents to support your claims. Again, that's my choice. I don't expect anyone to give me anything because I spent money on my own damn channel. When our brothers or sisters are given information that is incomplete or incorrect, we're supposed to simply inform them, not tear them down. Tear them down is the culture, though. That's the culture. Tear them down. Because everywhere I go, this is an order of many strings. Negroes saying respectfully after disrespecting and undermining somebody. Some of these Negroes are addicts. Addicts to talking over people, causing confusion, and being a distraction under the guise of informing our people. Not on their own channels. Not on their own channels, but other people's channels. This is the order of the day, doing this. Self-glorification while discrediting and undermining others. Respectfully, though. Information is power. Again, information is power if used properly, not just having it. You gotta use the information properly. Having information merely is not enough. And if you don't know how to deliver information, you shouldn't deliver information, because something beautiful can be delivered the wrong way. I use the analogy all the time. If you order a picture of your mother, it's a beautiful picture, it's framed in gold, but FedEx or Amazon came and threw it, on your porch. That's something beautiful delivered the wrong way. Not just giving information is enough either. Someone giving information without understanding themselves will become frustrated, combative, argumentative, and also disrespectful. We have to determine, are we here for the people, or are we here for self-aggrandizing, getting some shine? As they say, no diddy, getting some shine. There's no way anyone can make me believe some of these brothers are not here for themselves based on their behavior, based on the disrespect they're showing people on the panel, and based on the disrespect they're showing those who are listening. It gets very heated and disrespectful on panels. If there's a channel based on that particular behavior, solid. Be down. But you can't expect to do that everywhere you go. You go there for that. But they want to go on every channel and do the same thing they do on those channels who actually allow that. Salute to my good brother, Dre Cobb's Music. Thanks for tapping in, good brother. There is a variety, so that behavior should be where it's tolerated. You can't think, you shouldn't think that you're supposed to impose what you do on other people's channels. Some of our people are real smooth with how they solicit us. They sound so convincing without giving evidence. If we're having, stream marathons, some of us, when is their time to work? make some of the things that we said and on these bills come to fruition. In all reality, the information itself is becoming a distraction, and that is very problematic. We're becoming so informed that we have no time to do no work. Like my brother said, the information is supposed to put us in formation, rank and file, ready to go to war with all opposition. While we impose each other though. Our greatest opposition is us. If a brother is giving pertinent information on the platform, there's always someone who will come up to be disagreeable with that brother. They just can't help themselves. They waiting. It's like they're waiting to jump in to criticize someone about information. Some of these brothers I knew, if it was they were in front of each other, some of them were coward, because I can tell a coward when I hear him and see him. I can sniff that bullshit out. But it would be fisticuffs with some of these Negroes because they're disrespectful. Salute to my good brother Jared Jaguar. Peace to you, brother. Some of us don't know how to act, and some of these brothers you couldn't meet up with, or they probably wouldn't show up anyway. That's why they get up on these platforms, go from platform to platform to platform. They don't have their own platform, but they go from platform to platform, not dropping gems, dropping shit on people's channels. They think they're dropping gems. They think they're master teachers. You have brothers up on platforms saying that they're master teachers when they can't even hold people to speak, speak to, because they run them away with their behavior, run them away with their disrespect. It's like we should, as a people, show our own beauty. Our own beauty. Before you try to paint somebody else as ugly, show your own beauty. It's like if someone is interested in joining your organization, the next organization will try to paint that organization as ugly, so yours will look more attractive. No, I'm looking at you sideways. If I see that you're talking about these people bad and they're not even saying anything about you, and you're doing it unsolicited. That's how it happened. It's done unsolicited. Show your own beauty. It's like putting a clean glass next to the dirty glass, and let the people decide which glass they'll drink out of. No one wants to drink out a dirty glass, so simply be the clean glass. But instead of being the clean glass, you want the clean glass to appear dirty. But you can't do that. You can't do that. It's been tried several times. Greetings to the sister Sharon Walker. Thanks for tapping in. And I see that oft times with our people. My concern is our people. And I feel as someone who's becoming an elder, not to necessarily check everything out that our young people do, because I was once young and I made a lot of mistakes, which is why if someone tells you what's down the road, what's at the fork in the road, you should listen to that person who was down that road because they know what's down there. Yet, information, as the brother said, should put us in formation. I don't see any rank and file. With all the information, just imagine if we gather all the information brothers and sisters have compiled throughout the years that I've been around. That's a lot of information. But if that's all we have, it's a whole bunch of information, and we haven't moved the needle one bit. It's like one step forward, 2 steps back. That's not progress. It's not progress. But you know, I watch people on a protracted period and what they show me of themselves. You know, I just believe it. That's why I call those who are given the information, I call them like, Dr. Killpatient, because they're killing the patient with the poison. Greetings to Lady Shay. Thanks for tapping in. They kill the patient with the poison instead of giving them something that is nutritious for them. They'd rather just feed them poison. Poison in the mind of our people. It should be a dire consequence for that, especially if somebody do that intentionally. Because I see it like this: some of the brothers and the sisters who are teaching are actually think that they're teaching our people right. And the thing to do with someone who may be in error is to not come on the channel and say that's cap and start going in on that brother and sister. The best thing to do with a brother and sister who is perhaps an error of what they're teaching is how you do it. You don't get up on the platform, belittle them, and speak to them in a condescending manner. Because regardless to how much you know, or how eloquent you speak, how articulate you are, let's see how articulate your work is. Let us work articulate. How is your organizational skills? Some of these Negroes, I guarantee you, are unable to train a dog to obey them. I guarantee you, because the way they talk to our people, it's like myself with my people, I want to unabuse our people. I want to unabuse our people. But some of us, when we encounter each other, it's like two pit bulls going at each other over information. You telling me that we can't get along over information? That's going to cause a division, and information is becoming a distraction. That information is becoming a goddamn problem. That's crazy to me. I said before, friend or foe, state your damn biz. Are you a friend or you a foe? If you don't act like a friend to me, I'm going to treat you like a foe. If you don't get on the side, if you straddle in the fence, I'm pushing your ass over on the other side. You can't. I'm not pulling you down. I'm pushing you over. Decide what you want to do. If you're going to stand and act on behalf of our people, God damn it, let's do it. Let's do it. It's frustrating because when we see our people, some of us have a sincere motives to teach our people and want good for our people. I see it in some of the brothers and sisters, but some of these cats, I question their damn motives on why they on these platforms. I question their motives. They couldn't be in front of me. Not in my presence physically. They couldn't be. I'm the type, I'll just stand around. And if I'm telling you to be quiet, I'm going to be telling you to be quiet with my hand. You'll get acquainted with the back of my damn hand. That's absolutely right, Hawkeye. Absolutely right. They did a number on our people. But some of our people will claim that nothing happened to us, but the behavior we display, something happened to us. Something happened. They want to push this glorifying, gratifying as narrative, but I don't see it. I don't see it. What we should be doing is not intellectually masturbating on every goddamn stream. We should be really trying to teach our people. And if somebody come on the platform saying, well, I'm this or I'm that, we shouldn't look for fault in our people. We should look for the qualities in our people. The qualities, not the fault. A lot of us look for that, aha, I caught this, I found this. They'll dig deep just to find something on a brother or sister to discredit them, no matter how qualified in the qualities that they have. They could be giving us very pertinent information. Somebody is going to say this brother or the sister or agent to cause division and to cause what I really don't like, cause us to be suspicious of each other. Now, that's agent-like behavior, and that person should be ran from among us. We can't do it physically, but you block the hell out them. Block the hell out of them. Don't allow them to none of our platforms. If they're going to come in causing divisions and trying to cause suspicion on a brother and sister, just block them. Don't bring that over here. They're so used to doing it. Why? Because all people got to do, let me tell you, if I put my link in the chat, I'm telling you straight up, it's not for everybody. If you're known for causing division, causing disruptions, and causing conflict on platforms, it's not for you. Don't click on it because you're going to be sitting backstage. You will not be introduced to come on stage, but your ass will be backstage until you get frustrated enough to just click off. It's not for you. It's not for you. If you're going to come up here, you're going to come up here in the conversations with me. That's it. What we're talking about, whoever up here with me, that's the conversation. Don't come up here. It's a little off the conversation. Well, you got to go there. It's not the conversation. No agendas. No hidden agendas. If I put a title up or thumbnail, that's the goddamn title. Certain people know they can come up. Certain people know they can just click that link. Jared Jaguar can click the link. Hawkeye can click the link. Greedy can click the link. Certain brothers know they can just click the link. If I don't know who you are, If you're known for causing bullshit on streams, don't click on my link. You're not coming up here. It's not the friends public. This is the enemy's public. Because certain things shouldn't be tolerated. If we are men, I'm speaking to the brothers, if we are men, that's how we should be conducting ourselves. I will leave first before I do that. Before I make a fool out of myself by going back and forth with a fool, I'll leave. Before I disgrace myself by dignifying buffoonery, I'm going to leave that fool up there by himself so they can distinguish who the fool is. It'd be that fool talking about me after I'm gone. That's it. I don't get gratification by belittling somebody else. Even if that, my teachings tell me, don't tell a person they're wrong, but admit when you're wrong. That's humility right there. You admit when you're wrong, but you don't go up telling somebody else that they're wrong. But some of us be waiting for somebody to slip up. It can be one word and that's cap. That don't cause brotherhood. It don't. When I say brother, I mean brother until you show me that you're not my brother. Because they gotta be mutual. They gotta be mutual. I'll call you brother till you show me otherwise. I'm your brother until you show me that you're not my brother. I'm not going to talk about you, but that's going to be established. Now, I want to play this video real quick because I want to show the behavior of how Negroes behave and how divisive and conniving some of our people is. You may recognize this numbskull, but it pisses me off. Check this out, family. This should have been downloaded by now.
Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show right here over the digital airwaves of YouTube. Before I get to my next subject, a subject that I really, really want to talk about for a second, especially with the Black community, I want to show y'all a few of the pictures I've been blessed and fortunate enough to be a part of over the years. This is me with the great Aaron Judge, right here before I embarrassed myself internationally by throwing out that awful first pitch. Yes, I can suck it up. This is me at a Big 3 tournament game in Philadelphia. The one and only LL Cool J to my right. The one and only Ice Cube, co-founder of the Big 3, to my left. Right here, the great Denzel Washington and yours truly. When we went out to an event together and we hung out one evening. Still love that brother, greatest actor I've ever known. Me with the great LeBron James, the basketball court before a Lakers game. My man Snoop Dogg at a game. I think this one was in Golden State. Me with the great Aaron Rodgers. He is a bad man. This was at a Warriors game during the NBA Finals. You see the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather behind me. But all of these pictures that I've taken throughout.
Now, he's about to confirm and substantiate on why we should never let anyone under the umbrella of entertainment, whether it's singing, dancing, sports, what have you, they should never be an influence to our people. Because personally, I don't like the nigga shit at all.
Throughout the years, one of, if not one of the greatest photos I've ever taken was this right here. This is me with the one and only Will Smith while he was promoting his movie Concussion.
Now, this is what I said earlier. When someone say with all due respect, they are about to be disrespectful to you. That is the setup and the lineup.
Concussion many years ago. I bring that up because I wanted to get to the latest installment of the
Peace, respect to the true daughter of darkness, Chrissy. Thanks for tapping in.
Bad Boys franchise. Bad Boys, Ride or Die, which debuted Wednesday. It's the second best reviewed film after Bad Boys for Life. That's what they're telling me. It's also the biggest film for Will Smith since his infamous 2022 Oscar slap of
And that's where the stirring up of shit comes. And his motive is not necessarily questionable. Not necessarily questionable, because I know where it's coming from. Now, this nigga gonna sit up here and act like he is the voice piece for our people when he's not. Most of us can't stand him, but he's doing it because he has a platform and he's doing it on behalf of his handlers. This is the same man who said he wake up in the morning for the sheer reason he gets up is to see how much money he can make his boss. This Negro right here.
Of the great comedian himself, the one and only Chris Rock. Pre-sales for Ride or Die are behind that of Bad Boys for Life, of course, which hit a franchise high opening of 101 million worldwide back in early 2020. Domestic projections for Ride or Die were at 50 million, but that reportedly simmered to 40 million.
Lie number one, because the opening weekend to Bad Boy, the movie that just came out, Ride or Die, was 56 million on the opening weekend, which is another 16 million over what this Negro projected.
Could the lack of pre-sales be because people have not forgiven Will Smith?
Now, this is despicable. And this is what we do to our own people. He couldn't come up and say congratulations, but he'd rather stir some bullshit up and take us back 2 years to something that had nothing to do with him. Chris Rock not saying this. Tony Rock's not saying this. But Stephen A. Smith feel compelled to stir up some bullshit, bring back up some bullshit that happened 2 years ago, only because somebody told him to do it. This is not his own doing, because he don't look like a person who thinks for himself.
For that slap right there, how much you want to make a bet it does? And this is
again, the sales didn't dwindle. It was projected to be 40 million, but the film did 56 million on the opening weekend. So he's trying to downplay it to set up his narrative of, because Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, that his career is suffering. Nonsense.
This is why I wanted to have this discussion with y'all, because I want to emphasize that
it's not a discussion first. If it was discussion, it'd be other people talking, and you would probably talk over them anyway. But this is not a discussion. A discussion requires more than one person being, around each other or in a circle, at a table, what have you. It's not a discussion, nitwit.
That right now, as we see Will Smith and Martin Lawrence on the circuit promoting this new film, once upon a time, you couldn't find a bigger fan of Will Smith than me. Martin Lawrence, you can't find a bigger fan of Martin Lawrence than me. Ladies and gentlemen, in all likelihood, I'm going to go see Bad Boys, Ride or Die, because I'm such a huge Martin Lawrence fan. And believe it or not, I still will never stop being a Will Smith fan. I'm not surprised.
Then why would you do this? Why didn't you just let the brother film come out and let him enjoy his success? Because as a brother, his success is supposed to be yours. You're supposed to want for your brother what you want for yourself. So I guess you want this for yourself, what you're doing to the brother. This is not brotherly.
Not surprised at all that pre-sales have simmered. It wouldn't surprise me at all if it ultimately plummeted once all is said and done. And you know why I feel that way, ladies and gentlemen? Because I think that I'm speaking not for everybody, not for most, but at
only for your damn self, Negro.
the very least, millions of people out there. When I say what I'm about to say, I'm not nearly as interested in seeing Will Smith in the movies than I am of seeing him doing an actual sit-down interview with somebody to explain why he did what he did.
He explained that after he did it. I believe he said something to the effect of, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I believe he said that after he slapped him. What better explanation can you get besides that?
Now, I want to emphasize this. Will Smith apologized just days after that infamous slap on March 27th.
So make what you're doing make sense. If he attempted to apologize, if he reached out to Chris Rock and someone in his family, make what you're doing right now make sense then.
7th, 2022 at the Oscars in writing. Then he went on his social media platform, I believe it was Instagram, 4 months later, at which time he apologized again to Chris Rock, articulated that he reached out to Chris Rock's people and was told that Chris Rock wasn't ready to sit down with him. That's not what he wanted to do. And if you don't believe me there, hear for yourself.
I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Fair enough. Normally, under certain circumstances such as this
really sounds like what those people do when you upset them, and they are using a willing participant, proxy of Stephen A. Smith, to humble Will Smith. The same thing that they did to Nick Cannon, when Nick Cannon had Professor Griff on his channel. They want to start the apology tour. And this is shameful for this Negro to try to do this utter bullshit eloquently. He swear that he's slick. That's why what the brother said on his stream earlier, it triggered my mind. Being hit by a smooth criminal, but he's not so smooth. He's not even subtle. When you've been a buffoon for so damn long, people expect the buffoonery out such a nigga.
As egregious as this was, as much as Will Smith deserved to get his ass kicked for what he did.
Listen to what this dude's saying. Listen to what this dude is saying. Shameful.
Being a bully, somebody that's 60 pounds at least heavier than Chris Rock, I don't think he would have done this to Mike Tyson. I don't think he...
Yet, at the same time, I'm 6'4", 250 pounds. If a dude 130 pounds act like he wanted with me, that's not my fault that he weigh 130 pounds and he's 5'8". It's not my fault. You don't make the butt of somebody's wife the butt of your damn jokes. You don't do that. And people don't see that part. They see the part that we was in front of all these other people and this happened. As shameful as it is, Chris shouldn't have done that. Even though who he was speaking about, I don't rock with for many reasons, yet that's still a man's wife. You don't make a man's wife the butt of your damn jokes. And he's lucky it was a slap in front of thousands of people in attendance and millions worldwide. That's some bullshit. But Will Smith needs his ass kicked for defending his wife. I'm telling you, I say it all the time. My wife go to the beauty salon. She complain about her eyebrows. It's going to be a problem with Bro.Nasir. Period. Don't mess them up. Get them shits right.
He would have done this to Jamie Foxx. I don't think he would have done this to Snoop Dogg or 50 Cent or somebody like that. He knew who he was doing it to. And that's the personification of a bully. And
now you painting the man as a bully and a punk. And you think you're doing something by painting the man as a bully and a punk, saying you don't know who this man would have done it to. You don't know, because if you love your wife, you're going to protect her against whoever it may be. It could be Shaquille O'Neal. If he's disrespectful, you reach up and slap the shit out of him, period.
in my opinion, he deserved to get his ass kicked because of that. Back then. But it's not just about Chris Rock. See, as upset as I am and still remain to that degree, that's because Chris Rock.
Now, this is bullshit. How you more upset about it than Chris Rock? Chris Rock's the one who got slapped. So you telling me that you're upset 2 years, from something that happened 2 years ago? You're still upset, so everybody's supposed to say, okay, we're gonna be upset with Stephen A. Smith?
Rock is my friend and I know him. But that ain't the only reason.
Salute, peace and power to my brother Key Norfolk. Salute to you, good brother.
The biggest issue that I have a problem with, and I'm not saying or advocating any kind of violence like Will Smith deserves that now that all of this time has passed.
Past, which is where this should have been left. You don't see Chris Rock going around talking about this. Tony Rock talks about it only when he's questioned about it, and Chris talk about it when he's questioning about it reluctantly. But you felt compelled to make a video during the opening weekend of a movie starring Will Smith to stir shit up and to downplay the success. This is the lowest you can go with niggerdom.
But at the very least, the Black community, especially, deserves seeing Will Smith sit down. I don't care if it's with the Breakfast Club. I don't care if it's with Oprah. Because you know it ain't going to be me, right? You ain't going to sit down.
Of course, he's not gonna sit down with you because look at. He should sit down with you and reach over and slap the shit out you.
Down with me, because some questions gonna get asked. Okay, who it's with? You gotta provide an explanation as to why that happened. It can't be that you went to therapy and you learned the error of your ways, or you've addressed some of the demons that were plaguing you mentally and emotionally and spiritually. That's not good enough.
So he's trying to say that he's representing us and he's talking for us. No, you're not, dude. You're not talking for us because I don't share not one of your sentiments. Not one of the sentiment that you're expressing do I share. It should have been left back 2 years ago. Let the brother enjoy his success of his new movie. Nobody's rocking with this because, in all actuality, dude got a big, backlash for this. I don't even see why he left it up after so many people came at him for doing this bullshit.
And even though we weren't the ones that were slapped literally, ladies and gentlemen, figuratively, the black community was slapped.
In all actuality, my sentiment is with the behavior that we display towards each other, we deserve to get smacked. And guess what? Our enemy with our behavior is going to come after us because they see the vulnerability in our behavior. They have come after us. They see how vulnerable we are when it comes to being together as a people, loving each other, protecting each other, nurturing each other. They see that we are not like that. So they say, well, I can harm one of them. All they're going to do is protest. They're going to march. They're going to raise hell. They're going to say no justice, no peace. And that's what the jurisprudence is going to give them. No justice and no goddamn peace. Our enemy's going to come after us. And Negroes like this, who is not even in our tax bracket, trying to tell us, trying to force on us being angry with Will Smith because of something that happened 2 years ago.
Will Packer, a big-time producer who happens to be black, was also the first black individual ever assigned to oversee the Oscars. It was a lot.
He was assigned to oversee the Oscars, a award show that is very biased to our people. Very biased. A lot of times they wouldn't even air the portion of our people winning. So they allow him to oversee the Oscars. I mean, I will admit that that was a bad look. Again, all of that should have been kept in mind when he was reading the room and decided to do what he did, speaking about Chris Rock. That was the wrong move, to decide that you're going to make somebody's wife the butt of your joke. That's a no-no. That was a bad look, being that a brother produced the program. But today, in this time that happened 2 years ago, this Negro is bringing this back up and stirring up shit. This is outright wrong.
Live event, his biggest live event of his career, nationally televised on ABC, reaching over 200 territories worldwide, according to numerous reports. When Will Smith did what he did, that didn't just hurt Chris Rock. It hurt Will Packer's production. That became the story rather than the extraordinary excellence his production talents exhibited for the world to see. And instead of us talking about that, we were talking about this. So it wasn't just Chris Rock. It was also Will Packer. And it was also every black producer that's out there that's aching for an opportunity to get their shot at producing a program.
You can tell his motives by the title in this video. Are we embracing Will Smith again? As if we turned our back on Will Smith. See, you know, I like Will Smith as an actor, but I'm no fanboy of Will Smith. I'm not into that. It's the principle to me that he would bring this back up only because the man had a movie that premiered last Wednesday. This is the only reason why he did this. And the second reason is because he was told to do it. This Negro has handlers. He was told to do this. And he's a yes-a boss ass Negro. He's just in a fancy suit, but he's a yes-a boss.
Like the Academy Awards. That's what Will Smith did. Thereafter, did you see the movie Emancipation? Will Smith was sensational. Will Smith could have won an Oscar for that. Who is standing next to Will Smith? That's a black director. That's a black producer. His name is Antoine Fuqua, one of the best in the world. You ever see Olympus Has Fallen? You ever see Training Day? You ever seen Antoine Fisher? You ever seen the Equalizer movies with Denzel Washington? I can't even tell y'all about the movie that's coming out on Michael Jackson. Oh, my Lord. That's Antoine Fuqua, one of the best on the planet. He might have won an Oscar, but Will Smith did what he did.
Respect to Goddess D of Love. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate it.
And that movie came out on, I believe it was on Apple the next year or so. Residue from the infamous slap still permeating through in the minds, hearts, and souls.
It was not permeating. You brought this bullshit back up, Stephen A. Smith. It was not permeating.
Of so many people in Hollywood, but especially the black community. Black excellence. It's all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Black folks don't play. In front of the camera, behind the camera.
Enough of this, Negro. I'm going to take a music break and listen to one of my favorite joints from the community.
It's real, got to keep it real.
Gotta keep it real.
Separate the real from the fake. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
I know how I feel.
It's all about your time and in your space. When it's real, got to keep it real.
Gotta keep it real.
How you separate the real from the fake.
Yo.
If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
I know how I feel.
It's all about your time and in your
I meditate to avoid the fake, the ones that hate that I'm great. My family always tell me you know how to motivate, how to be real with yourself. Always invest in your health. Eat your fruits and eat your kale. Look at who hang on your coattail. Cause these parasites ain't nothing nice. I'm pest control to the fakes, the mice. Not even rats, they little mice. Y'all little guys, they little guys. Yeah, little guys to a mental giant. You take my time and space, and so I'ma stop it in y'all raps. Man, y'all be lying. You king of concrete jungle. Man, nigga, you be lying when you find yourself. That's true conclusion. Overcoming illusion that cause confusion. Not real with yourself, then you truly losing. High vibes the only thing I'm consuming. Elevate your fam, it's a man. Yo, from there, that's real. Expressing how you truly feel. It's how you keep it real. If you bite your tongue, then you're being fake. If you keep it fake, then get out the way. The news fake, religion fake. To be real, they want to control the decisions you make. Now that's real. Hey, greedy, yeah, that's how I feel.
When it's real, that's to keep it real.
Gotta keep it real.
Separate the real from the fake. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
I know how I feel.
It's all about your time and in your space. When it's real, got to keep it real.
Gotta keep it real.
Separate the real from the fake. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
I know how I feel.
It's all about your time and in your space. No space for the food games, no time for the sublime. I'm 100 with it, not sometime. Got a whole lot in this one mind. I vent daily, been went crazy in the real world. 1080, that's HD. How you gonna play me? Let the cold with it like an AC. When it's turned up, I done learned up. Frankincense and myrrh, I done burned up. Put my name off with the grapes. Got respect, yeah, I done earned up. Be discerned up, stay tapped in. Copper tone, no black skin. Not an African or an act man. I can two-step, but can't tap dance. Real rap fam, this a true spill. Detox off the blue pill. Got a new mind and a new shine. Whole world on a new time. I don't do swine or no meats, bruh. Fresh fruits is my sweets, bruh. All the process you can keep, bruh. Trying to live long on these streets, bruh. Shit deep, bruh, like a bloodline. Conscious thoughts on the thug mind. I can see clear, it can peep fear on my radar. From way far, got the AR for my OG. Whether OT or OC, I'ma keep it real like it's supposed to be. Play around, you for sure to see. When it's real, got to keep it real.
Gotta keep it real.
Separate the real from the fake. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
I know how I feel.
It's all about your time and in your space. When it's real, got to keep it real.
Gotta keep it real.
How you separate the real from the fake. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel.
I know how I feel.
It's all about your time and in your space.
You know, this song is very pertinent to this subject because we got to keep it real, and you question the realness, and you question the real. Is it REEL or is it REAL? Because you ever see a reporter out on the street and you always have some fool behind them doing bunny ears and acting up, jumping around, yelling and acting a damn fool? Well, not really acting a fool, because if you act a fool that much, chances are that's what you are, a damn fool. That's how people have become accustomed to on our channels. They expect to come on our channels inebriated, interrupting our streams when we're trying to get some information out, and you ask them not to interrupt and they do it anyway. And then when you kick them off your stream, you're wrong for kicking them off your stream. when they know where they're at. You can't behave in the house like you behave on the playground. You can't. And I'm going to be real with you. This channel is not like the other channels. I want order here. This channel was like, as I was telling my brother earlier when I spoke to him, this channel like the mosque. I got to search you, make sure you're not bringing no bullshit in this house. Got to search you. I got to do a weapon search to make sure you're not bringing anything that's detrimental to the people who's going to be in attendance here. And if you come here and be disruptive, I'm the type, I give you a chance. But if you do it again, you blew it. You blew it. We have, like, again, as the brother said earlier, I'm going to use it again. We have smooth criminals. Smooth. Real subtle and smooth on how they try to get us to, how to solicit us. Real smooth. You just have to be mindful. But I want to do real builds. I get with a brother or sister on the platform. I want to do real builds, and I want to walk away from that build elated because something was accomplished. And after that, get to work. See, again, the information is becoming the distraction to the work. Because when it's time to get to work, and somebody say, well, we got to talk, we got more talking to do. No. You may have more talking to do, but get something done first. At least lay down a foundation to the building and then talk. We're stuck. Our tires are spinning and we're stuck. We're not moving. All we're doing is digging deeper and deeper and deeper. We gotta dig ourselves out of this. Because to me, in all actuality, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be stuck on one level for so long because we don't know how to treat each other or dress each other or talk to each other respectfully. That's embarrassing. As a man who's almost 60 years old, I can't get with that. But I think I've covered this situation. But I want to see our people better. It's certain things that I want to do with some of the brothers on this platform. And we have actual physical work to do. We do. My other channel, I want to plug that. It's called Vocal Dynamics. Where I'll be going over music. I don't want to do music on this channel anymore. So I created a channel called Vocal Dynamics where I'll be going over the music. I'll play the music and we'll go over the music, the pitch, the range, the falsetto, the tenor, the alto, the soprano, the vocal pitch, the lateral movement of the vocal pitch, the skill level of the vocalist. Myself and my brother, Talk Your Talk Media, Greedy Vegan. We're going to bring that back, but we're going to bring that back on the channel. subscribe to the channel because we're going to do some good things over there at Vocal Dynamics. But before I go, I want to say thank you to Goddess D of Love, Sharon Walker, Hawkeye, Jared Jaguar, Key Norfolk, the true daughter of darkness, Sharon Walker, Lady Shea Butter, my brother and comrade, Talky Talk Media, Greedy Vegan, Dre Cobb's Music, my brother Juan Truth, Hip Hop Forever, K Paper Chase, thanks for joining me, brother. I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. I'm going to take us out with another song that's synonymous to this stream. But before that, I want to plug once again, if you haven't ordered my wife's book, Fire, it's a good book. I'm going to put the link in the chat, not the chat, in the description. It's at Amazon on paperback or Kindle. It's called Fire. Fire 2, the finale, will be coming soon. She's currently writing right now. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Bear with me, people. This thing is acting up. They always do that. I guess it can't go all the way smooth. They have to do something. Guess it can't go all the way smooth.
Get your copy of Fire. It's definitely a must read. If you enjoy hood books, this one is it. Just like the title of the book, it's officially Fire. Get it on Amazon, paperback or Kindle.
I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. I'm going to take us out again with a song that is very synonymous to this stream. Let me find it really quick. It's called Talk Show Created a Fool. Let me share my screen.
On my next show, gay pets.
Laziness is in the house. Slime with no job is in the house.
See my rhymes be high like soul food spots. I don't give a damn, Jenny Jones. 100 million homes. Grown folks doing anything to be some known folks. Go tell my tell he got a suit to get like Donahue. Between soap operas and bras, commercials, soap and opera, gossip about their own emissions, they'll smoke emissions. So inquiring mind wanna know how low can we go on the TV show. Moochie and the Blow reverses the race, curses the nation, the doomed generation. The next voice you hear says get the fuck up out of here. From pyramids they hearing what he see or they did. Ain't no business on the screen if you know what I mean.
Laziness is in the house. Slime with no jobs is in the house.
He said, she said, they all got beef, dragging their business all over the street. Bad thing is, some of them think it's cool. Talk show created a fool.
They trying to portray themselves like they movie stars. Big Willie style, France and the matching in fancy cars. In real life, they live in projects and trailer parks. And all the bullshit they talk makes me want to spark L's. Looking at Channel Zero from hell. They fronting like they saying something, but they really ain't saying nothing. Players and hustlers, hookers and druggies and racists. I'm trying to face this, the poison that they feed in this mind. I'd rather be watching BET, Rap CD on my big screen TV. Man, believe me when I say it. They do it for the greed and the fame, following the trends of the Hollywood game. It's a shame, selling their soul for 50 beans, looking like fools on the tube just to get the damn dream.
Dragging their business all over the street.
Talk show hosts, really TV evangelists, bringing most scandalous folks with lies they can handle. It's mad drama, trauma coming at you out to harm ya. Infect your mental with an infectious type of insomnia. Lies in disguise about women who really guys and guys who really women like that's a big surprise. You lies, it's just like this whole world enterprise. But understand black man is infinite potential wise. Realize TV's amusing, confusing type illusions. Go through your brain cells, giving you mental type delusions. It's all brain wall syndrome, sending you in a cyclone. Plus bad for your health, so you best leave it alone.
Bad thing is, some of them think it's cool. Talk show created a fool.
I'll be crawling in the head like a virus. You say, let me try this way back when medicine was scaring some of you children. Soul Brother #1 is back in black in your kitchen. Tell grandma to chill on those chitlins. Make no mistake, Ricky Lake's eating mad steaks on pure breaks. Funeral and wake, some of that shit is fake. She said, he said, baby mama, stick it. For all TV time, hotels and airplane tickets. Embarrass our asses and degrade. End of the day, ain't there the bitch Geraldo's getting paid.
Laziness is in the house. No job is in the house.
He said, she said, they got beef, dragging their business all over the street.
Abnorm, be in the house. Got my man C Brew, be in the house. Vietnam Sattler, be in the house. With my man Chuck D, we turning it out. With my man Ice, I'm talking about New York style. Where I'm from.
Example of a god, no doubt. Bow, shocking now, and running off at the mouth. A lot of cruise speed, advocating OCs profusely. But word is life, you lose me. My reward, G, for casting all these Jews be. Girlies seduce me, reverence rebuke me. See, I touch the cup with such godlike skill. No tricks in 96, it's time to build. Shot, be easy on the cut, no mistakes allowed. Talk style, buck wow, set shit off out now. Tad down, how the fuck you like us now? On the case like Johnny Cochran in the O.J. Simpson trial. I could do this for a while, getting you to rock a crowd. Be like getting chocolate milk from your uncle's chocolate cow. No way, no how, yo, AJ ass style's gonna take it me out. It ain't hitting right now. Cock it, pow, pow, 2 shots for Roselle. Peace to power God, ex-unique in Israel. Even though you're locked down, you're still right there. All the brothers who ain't here reside right beneath my head. Hell yeah, I swear God is in your atmosphere. Lyrics swift and changeable, just like the drop atmosphere. Drop a pair, night air. Jordans in your ear, fly, lyrical wear. My flavor for the year. Get your paws off your nuts before you roll the next blunt. Throw your hands the fuck up, pass the cash to the front, boy. We host it down like the son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit. See, we host it down like a son of a bitch, cause we be doing it for the love of the shit, boy. We host it down like a son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit. See, we host it down like a son of a bitch, cause we be doing it for the love of the shit, boy. We host it down like a son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit. See, I nice the mic for the love of this shit. Got it? Better get it, cause I ain't never bullshitted. Slang spit it, did it for truly something awful, black. Learned this, taught that I was God bless since the year the father spoke the culture. You don't know where your girlfriend should've told you, cause sister girl was sugar something sweet, kid. Peep how she did, nah, I might have to split your wig. And obviously, gotta just be advocating. Manifestation of the man, God in the flesh, black soldier, flawless, rawness. Niggas be screaming, oh shit. Listen, kid, you know that shit ain't right. You up here acting like you got some words for this mic. My word is life. I takes you to another height. Make you 20 niggas know what it's like to be nice. You ain't no real rhymers. Sometimes in tech niners, creating problems for the great civilizers. I host it down like the son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit. See, we host it down like the son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit, boy. We host it down like the son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit. See, we host it down like the son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit, boy. We host it down like the son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit. I do this with this loveliness, yo. This ain't some other cruise flow. Jews do come with this though. Uh-oh, po-po, wake me before you go. Get though, I know that half these rappers so-so. So yo, I feel it's time to change the climate again. I'm not rhyming like them. Wise guy shining again. See, Shaquilla's still the sister. Be careful if you diss her. One of these days, nigga, pow, right in the kisser. Oh yeah, I'm about to get you. If you're pussy, I'ma dick you. A flow pitch switcher, the lyric, it'll lick you. I'll be sitting back and watching all these thieving ass rappers yamming mashed potato. Niggas come in studio. Got teacher 1, teacher 2, and teacher 3. Why do all these rappers seem to sound like me? I ought to quit it, but the damage I done did it. Might as well forget it. Proceed to spit it like you bit it. Culture shot you with it. When I say hit it, hit it. Mute the kick and snare. Leave the bass line in it. Hit it. I am the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet, damn it. Can it get any better than perfection? Crack the loop, we hose it down like a son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit. See, we hose it down like a son of a bitch, cause we be doing this for the love of the shit, boy. We hose it down like a son of a bitch, cause we be doing this